So, when did you first start getting into choir?
At Alma, I started this year as a freshman. I've been doing choir for a while since I was a seventh grader in high school. I actually did band for 2 years and then decided to switch to choir because I liked singing a lot. And I came here and actually got a choir scholarship with Dr. Nichols, and I'm hoping to stay with it.
Have you enjoyed choir here so far?
Oh, I really like it a lot. I've always enjoyed music in general, just kind of brings people together, and Dr. Nichols is really good at doing that no matter what choir that you're a part of. I'm with the Glee Club, so it's all girls, and we're all, surprisingly, we're actually all very nice in the community and the family. We all know each other pretty well, and it's a lot of fun.
How many different types of choir classes are there aside from the Glee Club?
There are three types in all. There's the Glee Club, which is basically all incoming freshman girls or any new girls that or just want to stay there. There's the Chorale, which is all the incoming boys and some girls moving up from Glee Club, or some new girls but have a pretty high affinity for music. And then there's the Alma Choir, which is the highest choir you can get into. You have to audition for it, and it's a really long process. And they get to like tour other countries and such during the summer, and it's really fun. I'm hoping to get there someday.
So the scholarship you have for choir, is that for all 4 years?
Yes, as long as I stay with the choir program, I get $1,000 my first year. I think it's $1,500 my second year and $2,000 the other year, something like that. It gets a little bit higher as you keep with it for all 4 years.
How many concerts have you participated in this year?
Let's see, I did the homecoming concert, which is with all the choirs. Then there's the Festival of Carols, which is the biggest concert we put on. It's the big Christmas concert we hold every year. There's a Halloween mini concert we did at the chapel. We got to dress up in costumes. And the chorale in Glee Club actually went to a church a couple weekends ago to perform, and we performed once at the Heritage Center. And on Sunday, Glee Club is actually going to a Bay City church to perform there, so quite a few.
Have you made any friends while participating in choir?
Oh, definitely. A lot of my friends actually I live with on my floor in Bresky, and so I get to see them also in choir, even though I don't really have them for many other classes. So it's a good way to see other people that may not necessarily be in my classes in general, but I get to see them in choir.
Are you taking any music classes that help you with choir?
Oh yes, I've been in music for a while because I've done piano since I was in third grade, and so I'm currently taking like a music theory and a ear training course, and that actually has been helping a lot with sight reading, which is basically when you get a piece of music and have to use solfege, do, re, mi, so, fa, la, ti, do, and fa, sol, la, ti, do, and sing it. And ear training does the same thing, and so it's a nice way to get both of those.
Does Dr. Nichols teach all your music classes, or do you have different professors for each?
Different professors. I have Dr. Messing for my music theory and Dr. Gross for my ear training classes. Dr. Nichols mostly focuses on voice, so.
What is it like working with Dr. Nichols?
I like him a lot. He definitely, he always tries to remember your name and who you are, and even when you come into class before class has started, he'll sometimes go up to you and ask how everything's going. If it's been after a break, he'll ask, if anybody has any funny stories, and so he's really good at bringing us all together, and he's not afraid to tell you, if we're not singing right, but he's also very constructive about it, so it helps.
Do you plan on making music and choir part of your major?
I'm thinking of being a music minor. I'm not sure if I'm really going to pursue choir as far as singing professionally. It's something I really like doing, but I also if anything with music professionally, I'd probably focus more on piano with composition. But I'm not really sure. But I just like doing it mostly for the artistic side of me.
What kind of music do you sing or play on the piano?
On the piano, if I'm not making up on my own, I'm taking piano lessons with Dr. Riley. So we're doing I'm currently doing a Bach piece, a Beethoven piece, and a different piece from a composer named W.C., he's a bit more New Age style, and that one's very interesting. So I do a bit of a range. Usually like classical or New Age are usually my favorites, though.
Okay. So if you could choose any music that you would sing or play in the future, what would it be?
In the future, I probably would pursue stuff with New Age. My favorite artists are generally more like coffee house singers, so they very much are more of play the piano and sing softly kind of thing. And so those are my favorite types to perform. So it's usually what I stick with.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.